going live now. I don't know where the code would be at.
Assalamualaikum.
Oh, assalamualaikum. Peace. Of course, it's not Coach Nyla.
And it's Fatimah, Coach Fatimah.
Okay, that was like an awesome meeting by Zakia.
Yes.
Jazakallah khair, sister. We totally appreciate that. Oh my gosh, especially right now during Ramadan.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm getting like
we need to be our best self. So
that was so amazing. Oh my gosh, because she broke down some really key elements, some key points. I love the steps that she gave with when it comes down to when you're feeling upset, when you're stressed out, even if someone else is stressing you out. We know right now we're dealing with this virus stuff. We're dealing with what people are calling lockdown, quarantine, whatever. My co-wife and I, we call it restriction.
Yeah, we're under new restriction.
We're restricted living. And it can definitely cause some stress.
Right.
These things, these problematic areas for us. And to be able to, what did she say? She
was talking about compassionate presence.
I love that. Soul care challenge.
Yeah, and the soul care challenge is so important. Presence. Yeah, I mean, just how many times do we sit back and draw into ourselves and reevaluate what we're doing and how we're showing up, especially how are we showing up in the lives of others during this Ramadan?
Yes.
We're under some of the most challenging times because we're doing things that we weren't doing before, and we're under the restrictions that we didn't have before. Yeah. And for her to talk about the soul challenge and what is your intention for your soul, especially in the morning and the afternoon.
Yes. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum, everyone.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, it was. Ramadan Mubarak. Yes, it was very beneficial. I feel personally refreshed by it.
Me too.
Starting the day off, and it's been very busy. So to have someone help me and help us recenter our energy,
and
it's really nice.
And I love Zakia. Like
she's awesome.
Her voice is so soothing.
Her Quran recitation
is so beautiful, mashallah. So incredible. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And so we definitely want to kick off the event with Zakia. So it's alhamdulillah. Okay, so for those who don't know, definitely check out the links. But yeah, she's an amazing author. She's done what was a number of her books. One of my favorite ones that my daughter, her favorite one is
baby.
Yes, is Muslim Girl.
Yes,
Muslim Girl, and we had one. She did a premiere or. It's like a premiere for a part of her book. She was doing the movie. She's doing a movie for it called His Other Wife.
Yes.
And it is so good. Like the book is like amazing. She has like a piece of the movie done, and she did a premiere for it. And the book is awesome. Amazing. It's like a novel, but it's a great book. But definitely check her out.
Yeah, Alone, but in the Presence of Allah is another. One of her incredible. I mean, she's just such a talented author.
Yeah.
I mean, just
every time
I feel so in touch. I feel closer to Allah with her writing.
With her
writing style, and just
her blog posts, everything. It's just
she's very invested.
I can't stop smiling.
Yeah.
I love when she is. You could feel it. You could feel.
The sincerity.
Feel her passion. You can feel the sincerity. You can the things that she's saying, the things that she talk about. You feel it in your heart.
Yeah.
And these are things that she's experienced. A lot of her writings too come from personal experiences and things she has helped other people with. She is an amazing soul, and we totally totally thank her for being
We
a
do.
part of the Muslimah Influencer Summit. So
Yeah.
I hope you guys are able to catch that and take great notes. So we were taking notes.
We were.
So yes, you guys get ready for our next speaker that
Yeah.
we will be having up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grab a pen, grab a journal. You're gonna really want to invest some time and block out some time to listen to these amazing, incredible Muslimah influencers.
Yes. So we will be here.
Ramadan Mubarak to you all that have said it to us.
Ramadan Mubarak.
Thank you for all the hearts.
Yes.
We see you. We see you.
So yes. Who do we have next coming up?
Next we have Aliyah Kabir.
We have Aliyah Kabir, journalist and entrepreneur. Oh my gosh.
She's a very,
you guys
learned so much from her. And
a great treat.
Yeah, you do.
So now if you guys have not yet, I know you guys see us live right now on, and you probably just watching us from YouTube. If you guys have not, make sure, because you don't want to miss the next speaker. And if you have not registered, make sure you register. Yeah. outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/summit. Make sure you register so you can get the links, because what's going to happen is we're going to send out an email for every speaker. So we're going to give you an email reminder when the speaker is about to speak. So we don't want you to miss anybody. Okay. So make sure, if you have not registered, please go and register right now.
Drop everything and do it now.
To outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/summit. So yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
So yeah, we're going to get ready in a minute to get our other speaker together. But let us tell you about who's the lineup for today. Yes. Oh, because if you guys don't know, it's a 2-day summit.
Yes, it
2-day summit.
Yes,
so it's today and tomorrow, but there are no replays. So you want to make sure you are here on time, or you are actually on the site on time. So make sure you register so you can get all that information. outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/summit. So today we have for you, we just had a great training by Zakia. Oh my gosh. Just, I want to watch it again. I'm like, I wish I could rewind this. So yeah, Zakia. Next up will be Aliyah Kabir. Great information that she has for you. We're not going to spoil it for you. So make sure you guys are on. And then we have Estella Rodriguez Jabril,
Mubarak Ibrahim,
Fit Muslimah herself. And you guys are going to have some good information about, we're going to tell you a little bit about it. Polygyny and the co-wife connection from your coaches. Us. Coach Nyla.
And Coach Fatimah.
So yeah. It is. Now, this is a thing. If you guys don't know or don't remember, this is the Muslimah Influencer Summit 2020.
Yes.
The year of vision. We talk about it being the year of vision. Yeah. We're talking about creating, just taking charge of our lives, as powerful women.
Right.
As powerful women, because, we are visionaries, whether we want to believe it or not. Indeed. Whether we want to, and that's one of the things that we really felt the need to put this summit together, because I don't think a lot of us realize our power, our passion for life, in that our passion for life creates vision. We have the vision. We can take charge. It's just sometimes we don't. For one, we have a lot of stuff going on. Right. We have some wonderful speakers that's going to talk about how we still haven't figured out the word yet. A number of our speakers even said the same thing. We have not figured out the word to change balance, because we talk about balance or juggling or something like that. And one of our speakers talks about, that picture of the lady that's balancing everything.
And wearing so many hats.
Yeah. And so, a lot of times we forget what we really forget the power that we have. We forget the impact that we have on the people around us and the impact that we have on this world.
Right.
So sometimes we have to have some reminders, and that's one of the reasons why we decided to do this summit, because we wanted to give you guys some good information. We want to give you guys some reminders, some tips, things like that from some amazing visionaries that have been just teaching all over the globe and have been utilizing their teachings in their own life as well. And a lot of them, you'll hear from them that this was the path that they are on now,
right,
was not the path that they chose, that they thought it was going to be for them. It's like, this is where my passion is. What I'm doing right now, I would never have thought that it would be that way,
right,
but it is.
And their stories are so incredible. From where they started to where they ended up. It's so inspirational. It was really an honor to spend time with them.
Yes.
And we really, really hope you guys enjoy them. I mean, it's almost like you don't have a choice.
Ayana, awesome. You will register at outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/summit.
Yes,
so
we see you.
Yeah, we see you. I know
it is a wonderful way to begin the month.
It really is.
We agree.
We are so excited about it, and just it's so humbling.
It is, and it has changed us. It has changed us for the better. I mean, it's just so nice to see Muslim women under the circumstances that we're under right now. Help us all kind of refocus and understand why we need to kind of live with purpose. It's just so nice to hear so many different stories and trainings and dropping gems and tips for us all. And alhamdulillah, may Allah reward them for blocking out time for us.
You can't get to the link. outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/summit. SUMMIT.
Yes.
Let us know if you're able to get in, or to at least get the registration form, the registration link.
Right. And walaikum salam to all of you that gave us salams. We see you.
Yeah.
Glad y'all are here.
I think personal development. The thing is, a lot of us have. That was what we were getting at when we were talking about not knowing our purpose, or not even that we don't know it. Sometimes it's so put so far on the back burner because we're doing so much stuff that we don't remember it, or so it gets to the point where it's like, okay, a lot of this, even this summit, is going to talk about a lot of personal development.
It is.
It's going to touch on personal development, because that's what it's about. That's the development of your person.
Because then you have that growth, and it's so jam-packed full of great information about your own personal development journey, their personal development journey. It's just so nice. Alhamdulillah.
I love it. I'm actually going to type the link up in here.
Okay.
Because if they can, I'm going to type the link in here, guys.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, and then you guys let us know. But it should be good. The link is on its way, everyone. The link is on its way. So nice to see so many of you I see you over there in the comments.
That should be all righty.
And you guys should have it. My co-wife.
I want to make sure that I spelled it right. Spelled it right.
I'm sure you did. I have every confidence.
Right.
In your spelling ability.
So super excited. So we're going to just make sure that we're getting everything ready for the next speaker. But make sure, please make sure you guys register, because as I stated before, you guys are going to get an email for each speaker. You're going to get a reminder even tomorrow about tomorrow's summit, when it's going to start, the list of the speakers and things as far as that. So make sure that's the best way to stay connected to the summit. Right. And make sure you grab a pen if you don't have it already. Don't just grab a paper, grab a notebook, grab a marker, grab whatever you want. This, I mean, what is it?
Because you're going to want to keep this information.
Yeah, this is what we have ours. Yeah. So yeah. That sounds good, right?
Yeah.
So can you make a hyperlink? Yeah. Can you do that? Can you actually do that? You guys know how to do that on YouTube?
Yeah, that's new to me. Let's see.
You know what? Let's see. No, I'm fairly savvy with these things, but we'll try to see. If you guys take it, check it, because it actually will say, if you right click it, or what is the thing? If you right click it after you highlight it, it should say go to the page, like go to that page. So try that. And then I'll try to find out how to hyperlink it. But yeah, try that for now. I'm fairly savvy with it, but when it comes to like doing certain things in the live chat on YouTube, it's not as user friendly.
Yeah.
But we're working on it. I'm excited, guys. I'm glad you guys are on. I'm glad you guys are checking it out this morning. Well, where are you guys watching it from? Let us know that too.
Let us know where you're from.
So yeah, that'd be awesome, because this is I don't want to be like a ditz and say, everybody is on our time. I know that's not the case.
Right.
Actually, a couple of our speakers are from different Callie. Are from different countries, so like their time is totally different.
Louisville,
Texas. Oh, it's a Louisville, Texas, huh? That's what's up. I like that. North Carolina, hey. So yes.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you for being in here. Nice to see you all. Oh, the Bay
Area.
The Bay.
It's so beautiful there.
Yeah, she's pretty.
It's so beautiful there.
California just stunts on it.
Yes.
No shade to the other states.
Yeah, because I like Texas too. It's crazy because when I first went to Texas, I just talk about Texas now, guys. When I first went to Texas, I was like, I love it. It's so big. It's so seriously, that's the interesting thing when people are like, oh, they do it big in Texas, and everything is big in Texas. And I'm like, that's so true. Like this to me, this is me. I don't know. The sky is big to me
big.
in
and there's
Texas.
Not like tons of trees like up here in the Midwest. I'm like, where are the trees at? And it's hot.
Yes,
Atlantic City.
Yes. Hey, yeah, New Jersey.
Outside of Atlantic City.
So and people were like,
Dallas.
They were like, if you love Texas, you're gonna love Cali. This is before I went to Cali. I was like, you love Texas.
I did it the other way. I went Cali, Texas. Yeah. Well, and Texas when I was 5.
In Cali, I felt like I left a piece of, when it was time to fly out, I felt I left a piece of my heart with me. I want to cry.
Malaysia.
So, yes, alhamdulillah. Good, Ayan. I'm glad you were able to register. Good.
Alhamdulillah. Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia. Yes. Oh, Malaysia. I heard a Malay say, it's Malaysia. I was like, oh, that's so cute. I love it. So yeah,
Cali is too expensive.
Yeah, it's
no joke.
She's costly.
You better have some coin in California.
But it's so beautiful.
Yeah, so they're gonna make you pay for that.
The beauty.
Yeah. The beauty. Yeah. Make you pay for that.
So yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, let's talk about just a little bit before we go into our next speaker. We want to talk about the importance of personal development, because Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan Mubarak, is definitely important. And in our community, sometimes I don't know anymore if it's really looked at as bad as it used to be, because it used to be where it was personal help. So it was like you actually had some issues we did. Like, why can't we admit that we have some issues that we need some help on?
Right.
That was actually like, that was the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So people didn't want to say, I have an issue, I have a problem,
because then it makes you look weak in some people's opinion, and it's not a sign of weakness.
No, and for the strong part is being able to recognize it and say, you know what, I need help. Right. How do I get it? And and then sometimes in order to do it, you have to have a self-evaluation, this self-realization, that type of thing. So it starts with ourselves. So our personal development is it's personal. It's a development of our person. So you want to make sure that you are in that. And there's so many different things. Like this summit, like I said, is one of kind of like a personal development smorgasbord.
It's just, it is.
So
personal development sampler plate.
Right, sampler plate. And so we'll start you there, and then, of course, give you different types of tips, different types of books, people that you may want to reach out to or connect with, or stuff to read. Right. One of my favorite, and just give you guys something real quick. What I'm reading right now is a book called it's something about Change Your Life for Good or something on the lines of that. And it's actually a part of a 3-part series. And I ended up reading the second book before I read the first book, because I didn't know it was a 3-part series, but yeah. But the first book I read by this author, it's like Dr. Emmy Estacio, I think is her name. But she did a book called The Imposter Syndrome Remedy. And it's an amazing, amazing book. And then it's like a 3-part. That's the second of the one that's Changed Your Life for Good. And then it's another one that I'm going to read after I'm done with that. Don't remember the title. So, but yeah, we are constantly in personal development. Even if we may not even think that it may apply to us. It's just something that it's like, okay, I always want to learn. I always want to get better. So I would never believe that I know everything. I think when you're on that path, you can't be humble enough to grow. And if you're not growing, you're dying.
Right. And you can help someone else with the information. It's a lot of women that we talk to that are not in polygyny, but they're Muslim women or they're not Muslim women, and they want to learn so that if they do enter polygyny, or if someone they love is in polygyny and they're not ready to reach out yet or learn something yet, they have the information. So we can't be afraid to learn things and stay in personal development and learn things that are scary. Polygyny was scary for me. That's just one thing that's been scary for me in my life of many things. But don't be afraid of gathering information. You never know when it's going to help you or help someone else. Consistency with that is key. We're looking at your comments, guys.
Yeah, we're reading the comments. You guys are very active on here. Alhamdulillah. You held it for 2 years straight. It would be great to. Oh, alhamdulillah. Yeah, we need to talk about that. Okay.
Yeah, inshallah. Get together on that.
That should be a refresher, hopefully. Yes. Oh, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Rashida.
I see. Thank you for the clarification.
What's that? But yeah, so the last name.
Yeah.
So yeah, alhamdulillah. But yes, I think so too. I think Ramadan, this refresher.
Yeah. We need that. Like, we need to. I feel like every year we need something that refreshes us and rejuvenates us during this time.
At least once a year.
Important. At least once a year.
But
it's important for our heart.
Yeah, I think at least once. But we definitely want to do it more often than once a year. We want to try to get into a habit of, maybe every quarter, once a month, some type of thing like that. And if you are starting with once a year, that's fine. Just like Zakia talked about in her training, was like, do a little bit more each day, take the baby steps and do it. Something. Yeah. And it always just a little bit, just turn up the dial a little bit more, more. Before you know it, be something that's so compounded effect. Yeah. That is amazing. That's just like the reading. Like, some people, they'll read they're like, okay, I'll read 10 pages a day. Or some people are like, I can't read 10 pages a day. Let me do 2. And then before they know it, they're reading 10 pages a day. They're reading a book a week. They're doing these different things. But before they started with 2 pages. So yeah, don't ever think that, and don't compare yourself to other people. That would be the one thing that I hope you guys even take away from this summit. Learn and take these things at your own rate. Take what you can, take what's beneficial, leave what's not. And, don't think that it has to be like, oh, I'm not feeling this like I was feeling that. We all are different. We all feel things a different way. So, yeah.
I'm glad you're loving the summit. We both are glad. Yeah.
It's polygyny.
It's polygyny.
It's polygyny.
Yeah.
And then the reason why it's polygyny is because it's two. I mean, well, the 2 of us are married to the same man, but it's one man married to multiple women. And in Islam, it's regulated to 4. So and that's why we say polygyny instead of polygamy, because polygamy is this broad spectrum of things where it's more than one partner.
Right.
So it's that type
Male or
of
female.
whatever. So so it's a different. So we want to be clear when we talk about it. We say polygyny. Good question, though.
Yeah, that is a good question. Yeah. Yep, I sure did keep saying it. I remember a time where I didn't want to say it at all. Now I'm like, polygyny, right.
I'm loving the summit. Yeah. And if you're loving it now, man, strap in, because we got
idea.
so good. So good. It's just the beginning. Yeah. It's just the beginning. So yes, I'm like excited. So I'm excited for our next guest, Aliyah Kabir. So but we want to just pretty much talk about some things on a personal level, and then of course talk about our last speaker, Zakia, because she just is an amazing soul. We are able to
she brings me so much peace.
Yeah, I like remember when we were able to meet her, and when we actually were able to get a break and talk to her.
Yeah, we met her last summer.
In Atlanta. And, she was there, for her part too in the event. So we were able to, it was busy. So we were able to get together and talk and just, have a really good time.
She's such a genuine spirit, and she has a genuine compassion for what she's teaching and for people.
Yes.
That's the thing about the sister. Zakia is just so genuine, and she's such a peaceful soul. Yeah. I mean, she gave us so much peace, and we were down there burning.
It was,
and didn't care. We met some incredible women down there.
Yes, we had a great time in Atlanta with that part, because
that heat was
seriously wild. And I like heat. And, for the most part, I would deal with the heat better than I would deal with the cold. However, it would,
the southern heat hits different.
We were there for a great event, and so we didn't get to experience a lot of the beauty of the place, more of that we were working there. So it was just good to be able to connect with some good sisters when we were able to, especially Zakia. So that was like, that was great, a great event. So so guys, just make sure that you check out her link, connect with her, see the other things that she's done, different articles that she's written, different I think right now they actually have, she didn't talk about this, and we just got it, so it wasn't really promoted like that, but they have this thing going on during Ramadan. Make sure y'all check her website out, because I'm pretty sure that she has it up there. But they have this Ramadan schedule, and they also have a she's working on some things with her husband Khalil Ishmael. So they're supposed to be doing something, I think the Super Heroine series.
Yes.
On the podcast.
Yep.
So it's some awesome stuff that's going on, guys. So make sure you plug in and connect with her as well, and connect with all of our amazing speakers. So make sure you don't miss it. Make sure you are registered. We're going to keep talking about registering, because important. In order to get the emails and get the reminders of who's coming up, when they're about to speak, different things like that you have to be connected. So make sure you register. I did put the link in the chat roll, but it's outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/summit. So yes.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to be going live in about 9 minutes with our next speaker. Yeah, it's not going to be live here, guys. So like I stated before, make sure you go to outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/summit to register so you can get that. Make sure you have your notebook, not just paper, because you're not going to have enough.
You want to keep
your notebook
notes.
and your pen.
Yes.
Or multiple pens, pencils, all of that, because it's some great information. As I said, this is ours. We have ours ready. So yes, make sure you guys have it. I'm just checking the chat just in case people have different questions, some questions that are not able to get in as well. So
we see you, Rashida. That's Rashida.
Okay. Yeah, I see Rashida. You know it. I know you know it. Yeah.
Don't let the cat out the bag.
I ain't trying to let the cat out the bag, Rashida. So, but it's just some great stuff. So we can't even, because we don't want to do it in any type of injustice. So we're going to just let you guys make sure you tune in, because
stay tuned,
because it's some amazing information. Like I said, a lot of it is personal development. Oh, and we're talking about things ranging from entrepreneurship. We're talking about personal development, health and wellness. So
polygyny.
We got polygyny, we got relationships, we got parenting information that you're going to be hearing a lot about. What is
headphones to block out the kids?
Yes. You need the headphones to block out the kids. I understand.
Yeah, we know.
We totally understand.
We haven't tried. We know.
So yeah. So it's gonna be some great information. We're gonna talk about that. So we have some things on definitely serious topics like mental health, abuse. Awesome. So it's gonna be, this is some great information, but it's definitely going to be some heavy stuff too. So we are prepping you guys for that as well. So, we're going to get some great information, some great tips, because like I said, everything may not always apply directly to us, but it can apply to other people that we know, and we could be that vessel and that blessing for other people by the things that we learn. That's what we were talking about, personal development, that everything we read is not because we say, oh, well, this needs to apply to me, or maybe this will apply to me, or anything like that. It's like, what? I need to know as much information as I can, because maybe the information that I get can help somebody else, not just only help me.
And that's important. But you don't know if it's going to help you later in the future.
Yeah. Because
the information that we both have learned, we never knew it would help us now.
No.
To have the integrity and the dedication, and Allah gets all the praise for it.
Yes.
To do a summit for women, you could have asked us both this 10 years ago, and we're like, what? So you don't know the information that you're gathering might help your future. So
the interesting thing is, like, I always wanted to, but I'm an introvert, which people don't seem to see that. And the reason why they don't seem to see that, because my Southern come out. And my Southern come out. And even though I'm from the Midwest, I was born and raised in the Midwest, but I was born by Southern, from a Southern mother, and raised by a Southern mother and grandma. So with that being said, it's certain things that, and then the passion, like, you passionate about certain stuff, you just definitely, your whole energy comes out and comes into it. So she's
so an INFJ, that's advocate.
But my mentor
Love
was
it.
like, I always wanted to do like a women's event. Like I've always wanted to do something like that, even for like young girls too. And I never thought that it would actually come in a form of this way. And I definitely never, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll be co-hosting it with my co-wife. So it's fun. It's an amazing thing.
It's family. It's all love.
Yeah.
It's all love. And we really hear everybody's stories, and we want to we can relate to some of them, and we want to be positive figures in our community. We don't want to be, we got enough negativity.
Yeah,
so we don't need help with that.
So yes, and personal development is key.
Yes.
And being able to take the things that Zakia talked about for the soul care. She gave a soul care challenge, and to be able to take those things and apply them and build from them and things like that is just an amazing thing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And she really brought it. And like I said, I took the,
she was talking about prayer. She was talking about prayer, staying focused in Salat.
Yes.
Because I know I can get distracted at times, especially if my children are in another area.
Thinking of things you need to do.
Thinking of lists. And of course, the shaitan is always going to try to knock us off of our focus. So for her to reiterate those things, reconnecting with the Quran and talking about, I really like where she was speaking about your morning and your evening. What is that going to look like?
Yes.
In this month, especially for you to become reconnected or, to refresh,
right,
your relationship with Allah Ta'ala.
The refresher, like they said on there, they said, like even Ramadan being a refresher, but yeah, just a lot of other things, just being able to see what you go inside yourself and become this better person. And just doing that consistently, like she said, she talked about being consistent every single day. So yes, guys, we're getting ready. Yeah. So a couple more minutes yet. And
thank you for the du'as. And
I'm gonna give you guys some time to log in. So make sure you guys go to the site. Yeah. outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/summit. Okay, she's about to go live in 1 minute, guys. So we're going to cut off because we're going to go to the site. Okay, we're going to go to the site so we can take some more notes and all that other good stuff because it's some amazing information. So all right, give you guys some time because you don't want to miss it. Less than a minute. All right, Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
Alhamdulillah.